I've fallen into a lot of darkness and things that, I don't want to be anymore. And, the world, the media, your so-called friends start pounding, drugs, parties, sex, alcohol, girls, do this, do that.
Sam is our son that was last to be adopted. So at the start of Barefoot 2 years ago, Sam had been with us for 1 week.
I was, in my school life, I was just more of the normal schoolgirl. Normal schoolgirl is just going to school and just doing what everybody else does and not really being the person. If you see somebody hurt, I never really would have stepped out of my wheel and go help them.
And here we are taking him to camp. He's not sure he even likes us at all. And we're taking him to camp, dropping him off in Kentucky. And he's looking at me like, who are you and what are you doing and why am I here? And you could just see, like, he just didn't like me.
And then when, life hit me and all that, and I decided to believe lies and follow things. And when I fell into so much darkness and so much pain and so many things that were not right for me, and I knew it from the beginning too, I started feeling the pain and just the emptiness inside, the void.
I felt as if nobody really didn't care. Nobody really did want to be bothered with Sherelle. Nobody really didn't care what Sherelle had to do. Oh, you're just a normal teenager. What else? What are you trying to tell us?
But then I would look back and really remembering, remember the days we were at Barefoot, like how peaceful and how great and how purpose-filled you felt and how joyful, where you could be yourself and be accepted and be loved and be with people who really wanted you there, who just encouraged you, and then you just got a taste of heaven and it was awesome.
Now it's way just out of this world. I love just helping other students. Now I want to sit in the front of the class. And my mother didn't understand. She's like, oh, Sherelle, do you want to sit in the front? I was like, yes, ma'am. It's time for me to really get more involved and do more. And now that a lot of my friends are like, oh, Sherelle has changed. She wants to do this. Before she did that. It's me.
After being at camp for 5 days, he told me that he's never been so happy to have his mom arrive and pick him up. And you could just see, like, he was so filled with love and excitement and ready to start a new chapter in his life.
The impact that Barefoot has had on our family is primarily with our son, but he has impacted us. His experience there was remarkable.
This is reflective of the kingdom. If heaven is filled with every race, tribe, tongue, and people group, then surely when we say your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, then how can we reflect that here on earth?
So it wasn't just, let's get kids in here so they are nice to each other and sweet to each other no matter what they look like. It's, let's pull kids all together so that they'll understand Jesus better, and diversity is just a medium to help that thing happen.
And I'm sort of stunned, and I'm going, oh my goodness. And for the next hour, because it's a long ride from Nashville up to Barefoot, he spoke continually about the experiences he had there, where he saw God and what those people meant to him.
Kids go through a lot, and they carry a whole bunch of stuff from home to camp. And to imagine if they weren't accepted or whatever, they know they're loved by God. In all that mess, they gave it to God, and they feel cleansed from that. That is a beautiful spiritual transformation that is obvious.
I think it's so important to give to Barefoot and to invest in Barefoot because of the impact it has on a child or children in a family. It's not just the 1 week. Barefoot carries on in our home daily. We hear about it. We're still doing Barefoot chants.
The relationship with my son, because of his experience at Barefoot Camp, has been significantly enhanced because we can talk about where he sees God in school, at church, just with his friends, we can talk about different people coming together to do things that are really special.
You know, if you want to paint a true picture of the kingdom, not only in your local community, but in the world, you would invest in something like this so that it spreads. One seed can grow an entire forest. One seed.